doesn't matter if the snow is falling.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Thousand Life Fam. Today is Bookmas Day 11, and today I'm going to be reading you a children's story. This is a homemade together Christmas, and super cute, so I'm going to read this to you. Hopefully you'll enjoy it. We'll see. Let's get started. A Homemade Together Christmas by Marianne Coco Lefevre. Luca was helped decorate for Christmas. Luca's sister Rosie held up the star she made last year out of twigs and moss. The homemade ornaments are my favorite, said Mama. Things we make by hand are always the most special, said Dad. Why don't we make each other Christmas gifts this year, suggested Rosie. We'll have a homemade Christmas, said Mama. What does that mean? Asked Luca. We are going to make our gifts instead of buy them, explained Rosie. I already have an idea. She ran upstairs to her room. What can I make? Asked Luca. You'll think of something, said Dad. Luca went to his room and wrote some ideas in his notepad. Bake a cake? No, I can't use the oven by myself. Plant a garden? That won't work. It's not spring. Make a warm hat? But I don't know how to knit. He looked over his notes. Luca needed some new ideas. He followed a sweet smell to the kitchen. What are you doing? Luca asked Mama. I'm making something for my homemade gift, said Mama. What is it? Asked Luca. You'll find out on Christmas morning, said Mama. What can I make? How about making something with origami, suggested Mama. Luca wrote it in his notepad. Luca tried his origami bird idea, but he couldn't get the folding just right. All that was left were mounds of paper, so Luca wrote down some more ideas. The next day, Luca listened at the door to Dad's workshop. Hum. He could hear a machine humming. Dad, what are you doing in there? Yelled Luca. Don't come in. I'm working on my gift, called Dad. What is it? Luca asked. You'll see on Christmas morning, said Dad. What can I make? How about making something to eat, suggested Dad. Luca wrote in his notepad. Luca tried his honey granola idea, but Luca loved honey more than anything. All that was left was a big empty jar and a bellyache. Luca heard music coming from Rosie's room. He knocked on the wall. Rosie, what are you doing in there? He yelled. I'm working on my gift, Rosie said. What is it? Luca asked. You'll find out on Christmas morning, Rosie said. What can I make? How about building something out of snow, suggested Rosie. Luca wrote in his notepad. Luca tried his snow bear idea, but the sun got a little too warm for a snow bear. All that was left was a long, wet scarf. On Christmas Eve, everyone was busy putting the finishing touches on their gifts. Luca was worried. He still did not have an idea for his Christmas gift. Mama peeked into Luca's room. Mama, I have no gift to give, said Luca. You know, Luca, said Mama gently, the best part of Christmas is spending time together. There is no better gift. She gave Luca a big hug and a kiss goodnight. Luca thought about what Mama had said. He looked around his room at the red scarf, the empty jar, the mounds of paper, and got a really great idea. He jumped out of bed and went right to work. Luca was so excited that he woke everyone up before sunrise. Merry Christmas! He proudly presented his homemade gift. In this jar are 365 days of together to-dos. We start today. Luca turned to Rosie. Pick one. Rosie dug her hand deep inside the jar and pulled out their very first together to-do. Watch the sunrise from the porch. That's perfect, Mama said, and held up her homemade gift. We can have breakfast on the porch. That's perfect, said Dad, pulling out his homemade gift. We'll need this. Let's go, said Rosie. I can give everyone my gift outside. Together, they ate the delicious homemade Christmas tree pancake. Together, they snuggled under the homemade blanket for four. Together, they listened to Rosie sing her homemade Christmas song. And together, they watched the sun peek over the mountain, slowly lighting up the field. Merry homemade Christmas, said Mama. And a happy together year, said Luca. So I know this isn't a typical video that I do, but I hope that you guys enjoyed and that you can share it with your children if you have any, or just enjoy a new story if you've never read it. Thought it was super cute. So yeah, hope that you guys enjoyed. If you did, please like this video. Ding the little bell icon so you can get notified when I upload new videos, especially Bookmas ones. Consider hitting the subscribe button to join the 1000 Life fam with us here. Comment down below. Let me know if you liked this, if you want to see more of these, etc. Consider sharing this video with someone you know may like it. And check out the description box, which has all my social media links. I will try to leave a link to this book if I can find it, if you want to get one for you or someone you know. Remember guys, a reader lives 1,000 lives, and so can you, so keep on reading. Remember to stay safe and healthy, be happy and kind, and always love one another. And remember to have a safe December, read lots, and have a Merry Christmas, or whatever you celebrate. Bye.